Every single shirt, jacket, and pair of jeans has something tiny stitched inside it. You know what I'm talking about, right? But this small piece of fabric actually helps build billion-dollar fashion brands. Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something completely hidden in plain sight, the invisible supply chain operating quietly behind the glamorous fashion industry.
That tiny woven fabric quietly travels from a noisy factory floor directly to you, the customer. But what if this invisible product itself became a scalable B2B business? Today, we are really going to challenge how you look at industries. We need to look past the beautiful fabrics and the clever designs and focus on those tiny, absolutely essential pieces.
Because honestly, there is a massive difference in perspective here. When we walk into a premium clothing store, we care about the fabric, the design, the brand name, but manufacturers, they're playing a completely different game. Before a single garment can legally or practically leave a factory floor, they absolutely require specific components. We're talking size labels, wash care instructions, brand tags, and hang tags. A shirt without a label is just a piece of fabric, but a garment with these labels, that becomes a market-ready product. Chapter 1. The Hidden Billion-Dollar Business. Let's look at the sheer scale of this invisible supply chain. To put this into perspective, think about the sheer scale. If a brand rolls out a new line of jeans, they aren't just making a handful of items. If they produce 1 million shirts, they don't just need a few labels, they literally need 1 million individual labels. And actually, often multiple labels per shirt. This creates just a staggering recurring volume of demand. And here's the crucial point. These labels are absolutely not a one-time purchase. The fashion industry moves in rapid cycles. Every single season brings new collections, new designs, updated size charts, and fresh branding. So, for a supplier, securing a clothing brand as a client creates a highly lucrative, long-term, recurring revenue stream. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Chapter 2. Two proven business models. We're looking at manufacturing versus sourcing. So, how do you actually get into this? Well, the difference between the two main models is pretty stark. Model 1 is the direct manufacturing route. This means you own the weaving and printing machines. It comes with a high initial investment, but of course it yields higher margins. Then there's Model 2, sourcing and distribution. This is the agile approach. You act as the vital bridge between clothing brands and the specialized factories. Basically, you're their procurement partner. This requires a much lower initial investment, making it a really accessible entry point if you're a startup founder. Chapter 3. The Brand Customer Journey. Let's see what it takes to become a sticky partner. Picture this. A new direct-to-consumer clothing brand is launching online. They have an exciting launch planned with 20 fresh designs. But then, the operational reality hits them. They suddenly realize they need 100,000 highly specific care and size labels to actually ship those products. Instead of spending weeks trying to vet multiple specialized factories, they partner with a sourcing supplier. That supplier seamlessly solves the massive headache, delivers the labels, and as the brand's sales explode, well, the supplier's order volume grows right alongside them. Now, why is this so powerful? Well, once a garment manufacturer approves a supplier, they rarely change, ever. The relationship becomes incredibly sticky. And why is that? Because changing a reliable supplier introduces catastrophic production risk. An untested supplier might send the wrong colors, completely ruining the brand identity, or they might send the wrong measurements, halting the entire stitching process. So a reliable label supplier quickly becomes an indispensable part of their pipeline. Chapter 4. The Startup Investment Reality. Let's calculate the actual entry cost. Now, what's really interesting about these numbers is the clear runway they offer for new entrepreneurs. The sourcing and supply partner model has an estimated setup cost of just $8,000 to $25,000. That covers your business setup, samples, a website, and initial working capital. Your focus is simply on sales and quality control. Conversely, setting up a manufacturing unit requires $90,000 to well over $300,000 for industrial machines and skilled operators. So you can start small as a sourcing partner, build your capital, and scale into heavy machinery later. You might be looking at the unit economics and thinking, wait a second, the average selling price is only 5 to 20 cents per label? And yeah, the unit cost is literally pennies. But even a tiny margin becomes deeply meaningful when a brand orders 500,000 labels at a single time. The real wealth here lies in volume. It's about becoming the trusted supplier for dozens or even hundreds of brands at a massive scale. Chapter 5. The Technology Opportunity. Modernizing a Very Traditional Industry.
Just imagine building the Shopify for clothing labels. Right now, ordering these components is honestly pretty clunky. It involves endless emails back and forth and manual quotes, but a tech-minded founder could build a modern digital platform. Brands simply log in, upload their logos, input their size charts, and the system automatically generates designs, matches them with the right suppliers, and provides immediate pricing. A platform like this would be a total game changer. It would feature an online designer, instant quotations to save everyone time, automated approvals to keep those factory lines moving, and real-time order tracking. It basically takes a tedious manual process and turns it into a seamless, highly scalable digital experience. And that right there is exactly how you disrupt an old-school industry. Chapter 6: The Ultimate Entrepreneurial Lesson. Recognizing the invisible systems that keep industries running. This perfectly illustrates the fundamental difference in perspective that creates massive B2B wealth. When looking at a product, the everyday customer just sees a shirt. But the entrepreneur looks at that exact same shirt and sees the millions of tiny individual components and systems that are required to make it possible. There's a saying that perfectly hits the nail on the head here. Many successful businesses are not built around glamorous products. They are built around essential problems. The most lucrative, stable, and scalable startup ideas are very often hidden right inside the smallest, least glamorous parts of an industry. Because while everyone else is trying to start the next flashy clothing brand, the smart entrepreneur is quietly making an absolute fortune, supplying the critical pieces they desperately need to survive. So, I want to leave you with this one question to think about. What other invisible pieces are keeping industries moving right in front of you? The clothing tag is just one example. There are thousands of hidden B2B supply chains operating all around us every single day. Keep your eyes open, look past the obvious, and maybe you'll spot the next massive invisible opportunity.